So, Scorpios, let's go ahead and get straight into it. This for November 25th until the 27th. Take what applies, leave the rest. Any information you need will be in the description. And let's start with the message from your spirit guides, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a full spread with the tarot cards. Scorpios, what's the message or the healing mantra for my Scorpios for this time frame? November 25th through the 27th. Okay, so we have embodying my soul, and this card reads on the back, I have a right to be excited. So first thing that came to me, Spirit is saying that you have the right not only to be quote unquote excited, but to express your energy. Now, of course, this is not in a way where you're, being toxic or, just being disrespectful or anything like that, or expressing anger onto people, but this is like expressing how you feel in a way where people can understand where you're coming from. This is also like expressing your true essence. A lot of you could do this thing where, and this is a Scorpio thing I noticed, where you could be like holding back from really showing the world who you truly are, just out of like, I don't know, out of perfectionism, or that's not a word, being a perfectionist. This could be, I don't know, feeling as if you're not interested enough. I don't know what exactly it is that could be like that barrier that's keeping you from really showing people or embodying the characteristics of what you choose or you want to be or what you want to show people. But Spirit is saying is like, show the real you and put yourself in a position to where you can connect with more people who align with what your soul is trying to align with. Okay. A soul tribe where you and, that soul tribe are on the same wavelength mentally or energy wise. When it comes to people, also during this time frame and a little bit beyond it, you may run into like some random people who may act as reflections during this time frame with what may be going on below the surface with you. They could be reflecting back to you certain qualities or certain characteristics. You may not realize it though. But let's keep going. When it comes to present energy, I have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is good. This is you coming out of a space of confliction. You also really trying to overcome this creative blockage where you've been either unable to focus on your creative endeavors or your passions, or you've been unable to really figure out what your passion is, what you feel drawn to in terms of being, excited, feeling as if is in alignment with you energy wise. And it's either you're on the cusp of being able to figure out exactly what's next for you, or others of you are still going through that unmasking phase of like really getting to understand who you truly are and what's for you, and then being able to come out of this energy. I see you guys also deciding to not feed into somebody being dramatic or giving you a hard time. This feels like a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or really any zodiac sign. It's like you're not feeding into it. People can try to ruin your mood during this time frame, but it just won't happen. It just won't happen. You just won't let them. Speaking of that, I see you guys really separating yourself from somebody who can't make up their mind in regards to what they want. If they're talking to you and then talking to a whole bunch of other people or another person in particular that you know about, you guys are really going to get tired of that and just say, you know what, I'm good off of that right now. May not be permanently, I do see that, but at least for right now, you're just not trying to be focused on that situation. Now, recent past with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you may have been really pissed at somebody. Why were my Scorpios pissed at someone? Why is this Queen of Wands here in reverse? Or this individual is pissed at you. You may have been pissed at an individual because they're like a player and you felt like they were playing major games. So again, you may have separated yourself from the situation because of the fact that you didn't want this to be a disaster waiting to happen. You may have also felt like your person just kind of like stopped giving you the energy that they may have given you in the beginning of the connection. You may have been like jokingly trying to mention to them like how things have changed, hoping that maybe this person would kind of take things in consideration. Again, I also see you guys like practicing a level of restraint. Like something was pissing you off, but you weren't letting it take you to the point of like reacting, where you may have reacted a little bit different in the past. Now, what I see in regards to the near future with the Four of Pentacles, this is the energy of saving. There may be a specific thing that you're saving for, or you're just realizing that maybe you've been just spending a little bit too much. Okay, Black Friday may be dipping into them pockets, or this could be just you having to, like I said, dip into your finances a little bit too much, and you realizing that maybe you need to pull it back a little bit when it comes to spending. This also feels like for my singles, you guys realizing that maybe you being so closed off or weary when it comes to trusting people could be the source of like why you could be experiencing so many delays in love now, with like being lonely. Okay. And you guys want like that happy, healthy relationship to come in, but a lot of you are still having to go through this process of like completely understanding that the future is the future and the past is the past. The past won't repeat itself unless you haven't learned your lesson and you're attracted to the same type of wounded individuals. Now, advice with the Star card in reverse. This is making sure that you're redefining how fast you can get to your goals. A lot of times when you set like unrealistic goals, what happens is if you don't meet them, it discourages you from doing what you need to do or staying focused. So make sure that you're setting realistic goals for yourself, ones that don't put you in a space of like being depressed if you don't meet them. And also, this is making sure you guys are restoring your belief system. Like a lot of you don't really have a strong belief system as much as you may think you do. And there could have been things that have put you in that space, whether that's like, you know, you believing in a particular relationship and then it doesn't pan out, or you believing in certain things in your life and, you know, the adverse response may have came up. But restoring your faith system is key, especially when it comes to your mental health. That could have a lot to do with like some of you guys going through mental health issues as a whole, is because your faith system could be a little bit stronger. Okay. But all right, and then what I see for the challenge with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this could be like sexual energy within a relationship. I'm hearing there may be like either delays in you guys sexually engaging with each other, or somebody's like not that, you know, engaged that way. This could be motivation, like the motivation to get started with new projects or to get back into, like I said, creative projects. You could be feeling slightly burnt out or unable to focus on your passions as much as you'd like to because there's distractions. It could be more practical things, being a father, being a mother, trying to put your life together, your love life. So this is you needing to prioritize the things that you're passionate about, the things that make you feel excited, that light you up inside. And then outcome with the Eight of Swords, you could be mentally feeling Okay, so some of you guys could be struggling, like I said, with more so feeling as if certain outcomes around you are out of your control, which in some cases is kind of true. But there is a level of control that you do have, and that's how you respond to things emotionally, and also what you choose to pay attention to mentally. And that could be something that you're slightly struggling with. Like, you could go into this space of completely just, again, shutting yourself down in terms of expressing how you feel, or like doing this for so long that you just explode in a sense. Also, towards the end of this time frame, this feels like you trying to emotionally disconnect from someone, but like mentally you're still stuck there, and then there's still a cycle of you guys still not being done with each other. And this may be another water sign or somebody you've been having this on-off struggle with for a long time. You'll know if this is you and if this is your situation watching this. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective and that you enjoyed. Thumbs the video up and subscribe, and I will see you later.